Hello tout le monde, j'espère que vous allez bien. Aujourd'hui on se retrouve pour une nouvelle vidéo sur Red Dead Redemption 2. Donc les amis, n'hésitez pas à liker, à vous abonner si les vidéos vous intéressent. Et oui, Arthur en spécial noir, comme d'habitude, oui, vous pouvez voir le noir sur lui et tout. Donc,
Hello, Arthur.
et ben bonjour. Ouais,
Working hard as ever?
Ouais.
I make money, not wash the clothes. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that. Okay.
donc du coup c'est parti pour le Red Dead Redemption. I want more money.
How you doing, old friend? It's
Ouais,
funny.
je vais bien.
Us ending up down here. My daddy died in the field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell you that?
Many times.
I see how boring you are.
Ouais.
We lost men back there. We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties.
We're thieves. And the world don't want us no more.
We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that, but come on. We got today. It's nice out. Old Jose says there's a trick around here. I reckon it's full of it.
Bon, c'est parti bah, pour qu'on y aille un peu plus tard. Donc c'est parti pour une petite balade. Ouais. En plus, le monsieur, il est en beau cheval là et tout. Excuse.
Just fish here. The whole lake.
Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before anything back there, it was us. It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur.
More Charles than me.
It's like I can breathe again, thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipe some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we lived, how well we have fought, especially both of you.
I hope so.
But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. But we don't have to fight.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you.
Of course.
Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up.
Dutch, we've got to be discreet.
Imagine what a clue rich simpletons there must be down here. Oh, this is perfect for you, Hosea. You'll be able to play them like a fiddle. Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool.
Bon, du coup, on entend que le train il va passer. Trop loin les chaussées, c'est quoi cette bière?
I seem to have gotten myself in a spot.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out.
Well, look who it is.
Ouais.
How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
Archibald, je sais pas quoi moi.
The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a
Il
magician. I
quoi
know
cela?
he's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
Oh.
I will do that if I were you.
Oh.
The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Mais les Ederson, pourquoi frère?
Allow us to help,
Mais
my
pourquoi?
man. Chase one in hand and take Archibald with you.
Archibald. Archibald. Allez bien. Bien.
Discuss foolishness.
Stay with that train. Don't let them get away.
T'inquiète.
You hear me? Come on, hurry.
T'inquiète. Non mais... Attends un peu.
Faster, come on. What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Arthur Callahan, sans blague.
And please, my neck's on the line here.
I get it. I'm doing my best.
Ils ont fait la clé dès le début, frère.
No, did I not say that?
You said it plenty.
Look at you,
En plus, on va essayer de prendre une cool gueule. Frère, tu me jettes. Ah là là. Un Anderson qui est mort. Voilà. Ma petite Rachida, elle meurt pas, elle meurt pas. Ouais. Allez, viens. Mais pas de bâtard, Espèce de... Tu l'es pas Anderson, frère. Ouais. Chef, il n'est pas parti les Anderson. Il n'est pas là, Oh mais bonne des bâtards. Mais non, en plus même j'ai mal au bras, frère. Comme ça chacun, frère. Oh là là. Il faut quoi? Non mais lui, c'est bon, lui il est terminé, voilà. Voilà, lui il est terminé, voilà. Mon gars, viens. Ouais. Oh, il a un couteau, putain. Comment ça te laisser partir, frère? Oh là là. Oh là 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 là. Il a un couteau en plus. Oh. Ah ouais, les personnes là, ils sont bien forts. Hein. Voilà. Ouais, ça va bien, ouais. Ouais. Tiens. Est-ce que lui c'est le chef d'un LRCN?
Bring him out here.
LRCN me rappelle Call of Duty.
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anderson.
What now?
Take him in. Come on.
Ender. Ouais.
Pat on the back for me for stopping the train. Load Anders onto the back of your horse there, and we'll take
Ah là,
him
je
to
t'ai
Sheriff
pas
Ryan.
lui, mais
There you
il a me
go.
regarder.
You are...
Je suis là, quoi.
All right, let's take him in. Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes. Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Oh, good, they're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me? Come on, partner, before he wakes up. Carry him over, then.
Hey, fellas.
Mr. Gray! We got him.
Very good. I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here?
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around,
And where you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, falling out, rebel gold, marrying cousins, not marrying.
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
Well, there's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take 'em months to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents, some said.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day?
Sure, why not?
Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? I kinda like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement. All right, gentlemen, follow me.
Are you coming or not?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still, and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different part. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Lonnie owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
Where is this spot, Hosea? Timbuktu?
Not too much farther. Anyway, you two never told me properly about that business with Cornwall in Valentine. What happened there? Apart from scaring the living daylights out of Mr. Strauss.
That was about the only upside. John and I didn't even have time to get paid for the sheep we rustled.
It is safe to say Mr. Cornwall isn't a man to let bygones be bygones.
Ambushed us in the saloon. He came with a lot of guards and what seemed like just about every lawman in the county.
We've had closer shaves, but not that many.
And if Cornwall found us, the Pinkertons couldn't have been far behind.
They found me when I was fishing with Jack, remember?
Listen, it was good we moved when we did, but that mess is behind us now.
Yes. Jack told me you were a good teacher when you took him fishing. I said he must have you confused with someone else.
So, you're going back to see that Sheriff Gray?
Yeah, I don't see why not. They don't know who we are down here.
He didn't seem the sharpest attacks. Neither did that deputy.
If he thinks we can be useful to him, he can certainly be useful to us. A little hiding in plain sight.
This is the spot. Down to the left there. Whoa! I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water.
Hold?
Yes, over there on the shore. I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on. All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
Oh. I got a good feeling about fishing here. It's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon. Oh.
Okay, here we go. Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
But what about stupid luck and good fish?
That'll do, too. Head towards the middle of the lake. I think here's good.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen.
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
What's wrong with good old worm?
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten. Are you trying to make your lure look like a dead fish? They won't be interested if it ain't moving. Ah, I should have had that one.
There he is. Arthur, you have to catch one at least. Maybe if you caught a fish, we'd stop teasing you. They're nibbling. Got 'em.
Got a bite. Got one. Shit. Got away.
Come on, Arthur. You can't go back empty-handed.
All right, all right. This ain't a race.
Arthur's got a bite. Just gotta reel him in now, Arthur.
at this beauty.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that.
Ha! Got ya!
Hey, Hosea. You remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast. Toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, "Wesley, that was nice of you." He replies, "Well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, here he is.
Oh, dear God. I swim to shore.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed a lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him. Right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how
Viens,
Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, further east we end up.
All those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job?
I liked it there. Still open and wild the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons had patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back to Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes.
Allez, vas-y, je peux même pas. Eh, vas-y, je peux même pas.
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
Ouais.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy.
Ouais.
Head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
They'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun. Thank
Uh,
you. Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you.
hmm.
I asked that gal to give me some.
J'ai pas fait attendre les patates soient prêtes. J'ai pas fait attention que les patates soient prêtes. J'ai que le plus de par là. Ah ouais, là, je donne bien du temps.
That was pretty good.
Eh ouais.
But you know, what song we should be?
What?
Look at us. Three mariners.
Ah, of course.
We care for the martial men that do our states disdain, but we care for the merchant men that do our states maintain. To them we dance this round, round, round. To them we dance this round, round, round. And the end is a holy boy. Come pledge me on this ground,
Ground, ground, ground. Bravo. Oh.
The folks back
Elle fait quoi cette petite? Ah, il est. Bah, tiens, Jack qui est bien pieds nus là.
All right. I think I mean, we are gonna be okay. I know. I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us.
What?
Now, anyway.
I hope so.
Ça va nous porter de la chance.
Well, I'm going to take in the view.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
Bon bah allez, ça met on va se rater à la prochaine nouvelle vidéo. Allez, salut.